Welcome to Building on Buzz. I'm your host, Chris Budihas, and joining me here in the studio is Bruce and Diane Ackerman with Dumpster Crushers of Florida. It's not an S, it's an R. Hey, Bruce. Hey, Diane. How you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. So we were talking off screen about Dumpster Crusher. What a cool company and a great concept. So tell the rest of the world about Dumpster Crusher.
Yeah, we crush the contents of open top dumpsters.
Okay.
It gives you more space in the dumpster and reduces the number of hauls by more than 50%. So
50%.
Huge dollar savings.
That's great. Wow. And is the company, is it national or is it just local? Or
It's national, but it's a franchise, and we have Northeast Florida.
yeah. So tell our audience, like, what geography, you say Northeast Florida, like how far south, how far west, how far north?
North to the Florida-Georgia border, south down to Daytona, and west will pretty much go as far as Lake City.
Wow. That's great. And right now you guys are like taking on client satisfaction. How's all that going, Diane?
Oh, taking on a lot of clients recently.
Yeah.
They're actually calling us because slowly but surely they're seeing the trucks around town quite often.
Okay.
And they'll call and say, "What do you do?" And then I explain it, and they're like, "That is a cool concept."
Yeah.
So what we do is we offer our typically on situations where they're big accounts, our first crush will always be complimentary.
Oh, that's my favorite price, by
Right.
the way. Yeah, free.
But some people just say, "I just need my dumpster crushed once," and they don't want to take advantage. So they'll just say, "I just need this done once. It's a, renovation job. Can you come out and crush here?" And I'll pay
Yeah.
my credit card. And I'm like, "No, no problem. We'll absolutely handle that."
Yeah. So I can only imagine. I mean, I've been at dumpsters, it's the reality of that airspace. I mean, that's content that you can bring down, reduce costs by 50%. That's an amazing cost savings, especially if I'm in the construction business or some place where our company does renovations where, man, if I'm paying for every haul, that could get expensive very quickly.
Very,
Yeah.
very expensive, and the customers love it. They just keep throwing stuff in. Customers that we crush for every
Pun
day that we-
intended.
Yeah, exactly. Customers that use us every day.
Yeah.
It's still a spectator sport. Everybody on site stops. They pull out their phones. They
Yeah.
start videoing. I always describe it as Xbox on steroids.
Okay.
You have
Yeah.
a joystick and a couple buttons, and you're looking into the dumpster, and this big drum goes in with teeth on it. It's
Yeah.
like a food processor and just grinds everything up.
How long does it take from them showing up on site to job complete typically?
I'd say 15 minutes.
Oh, that's quick.
Yeah.
That's
we
huge.
do have customers that schedule us for hours
Okay.
so that they want to keep throwing stuff in, and we'll do that as well.
Is there any contents like you don't do? I can imagine like hazardous materials, that's a no-go. So we're talking like your wood, your cardboard, probably some metals and
Metal
things.
works.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we actually crush airplanes, small
Oh.
airplanes that were in accidents. So we can
Okay.
get more of them in the dumpster. Really, the only two things we can't crush are a dumpster full of large chunks of concrete or
Okay.
car tires or just bounce back.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. So Dumpster Crusher, how long you guys have been at your franchise? How long you guys been in business, and then what does the next couple of years look like for you?
We've been in business for 5 years.
Oh,
and,
congratulations! You survived COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We actually started just before COVID, and I'm like, "How are we going to do this?"
Yeah.
And Google said, "Garbage.
Yeah.
There will always be garbage." So
There
I said,
always will
"Oh."
be. Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
what got us into this.
The next
Okay.
5 years, just growth,
Growth.
expanding, having trucks stationed more down in the Palm Coast, Daytona area as
Yeah.
opposed to driving down there.
Yeah, because you lose time and money as a result of
Yeah.
that as a business owner.
Adding more customers, scheduled customers, drive-by customers, on-demand customers.
Okay.
There are just so many dumpsters out there.
So typically for somebody that's interested, I imagine they'll go to a website, get that information, but how do they schedule? They schedule through the website, or you guys got an app, or they give a call to the office and you guys kind of work the schedule
greatest
piece?
thing, text. It's the
Text?
best. And
Okay.
They just, on-demand crushes, they text. Diane's in the office, and that's
They call
dispatch.
too.
Yeah.
And they will send an email, but the majority of people are very busy. So they enjoy the fact that they could send out a quick
Yeah.
text as, "I'm ready for a crush today." And I just simply reply, "We'll be there today."
Okay.
We do have limitations if they send that text out between 2:30 and 3 o'clock in the day.
Yeah.
My guys have been out since 5:30,
In
6
the
a.m.
morning. Wow.
So I'll say, "Fantastic, we'll see you tomorrow." Or if he happens to be coming by that way, I said, "Luck has it.
Yeah.
he's in the area and we'll get you service today.
Okay, that's great.
And of course, scheduled accounts. They don't even have to call. We just show up
Automatically. Already
We're
done.
there every day. Crushr.
So if you're in the construction space, I'd imagine getting that strategic partnership with you is probably the best cost saving, right? And then the reliability that hey, I know that dumpster crusher is going to be here on these days and taking care of business.
Yeah, most builders, all their superintendents are on demand, commercial and residential.
Yeah.
Just they have us on speed dial and they just request crushes all day long.
Yeah. What's the competition look like?
There's only one.
Oh, really?
One competitor. Truck's
Yeah.
a little bit different, does things a little different.
Yeah.
I think one of the biggest differences, our trucks are 23 feet long and they're 32 feet long.
Oh, wow. So that matters.
Well, for us it does.
Yeah,
90% of the places we go to, we can barely fit. So we don't run into them very often, which is nice.
Yeah.
And our unit has hydraulics, so which when you're actually running the wheel inside the open top dumpster, we can sweep the garbage away. So if the dumpster's lined up against the warehouse, the guys love it because we'll crush it, flatten it down, and then draw it away, and then they can start throwing it in from the warehouse.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's great.
And our job is to make your environment cleaner.
Yeah.
So even after a crush, if something falls out, the guys will get out of the truck and they walk around, they assess everything, and they clean up whatever fell out.
Yeah.
And if something was on the ground that shouldn't have been there, they'll clean that up too.
I love that. Because that matters. That customer service matters. Ironically, I just had a bathroom refinished, some tile work done, and my wife was like, "Hey, listen, I'm not here to clean up after you. I'm paying you to do this renovation." So the fact that your folks have that customer service like that is it's kind of unusual these days in many cases. So that's definitely part of your value prop.
Yeah, and I train the drivers. I go, look, even if nothing fell out on that crush, if you see a couple pieces of wood or a box, just pick it up. And they're like, why? I go, you never know who's watching.
Oh, 100%.
And we actually got a call yesterday from a customer who said, I just had to call you. I can't believe your driver is so professional. And I heard Diane on the phone and she goes, you just got him a $25 gift card. And I was like,
That's awesome.
She just came up with that idea. And I'm like, you know what? That's great for the drivers.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, especially in today's labor world where people, if they don't feel valued, that's not monetary, but if it's monetary, hey, who doesn't like money? But the fact that people feel like, hey, I'm a contributing member of this team, they'll stay around, right? Because retaining talent and go and recruit talent, it's much cheaper to retain it. Yeah,
absolutely.
So how do we find you guys, and how do we find Dumpster Crushers of Florida?
Yeah, so you can look on Facebook, Dumpster Crusher of Florida. There's
Okay.
no E in the word crusher.
Nope.
Our website is mydumpstercrusher.com.
Okay.
And our main number is 904-907-5288.
Okay, one more time.
904-907-5288.
Okay, awesome. So what we'll do, we'll take all that contact information, we'll put it in our show notes, and we'll highly encourage folks to look you guys up. And if they got questions, to reach out. And it sounds like Diane is running things at air traffic control. Give her a call and see how we can, potentially use your services. So I appreciate you guys coming on Building Buzz. This is exciting. I never. This has surprised me, but I never heard of this, technology. So it makes sense, and I can only imagine the magnitude, and I can imagine how much money is being wasted by different companies who are not employing, your company to help them save over 50%. That's huge.
Correct.
Yeah.
And our company, the design of our truck has been around for 40 years,
But in Europe.
So
Only in Europe for a
it's-
couple of years.
Yeah.
America, slow adoption. We're always slow to things sometimes. So sometimes we're way ahead, but in this case, this is huge. So, hey guys, thanks for coming in on Building on Buzz.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it.
Pleasure.
Hey folks, take a look at Diane and Bruce and Dumpster Crushers of Florida. Huge cost savings, especially if you're in this construction, whether it's residential or in the commercial space, or you're just in your renovation, or you're doing something around the house. So imagine that, saving 50% of what you'd usually pay. That's a huge cost savings. Ask your wife. She'll agree with me. So see you in our next segment, Lou, with gratitude.